Welcome back to IDFC First Bank Presents Leaders of Tomorrow Season 13. You're watching our special weekend edition, SuperAchievers Making New India, powered by VoiceWhat. Now, India's digital transformation landscape is exploding, and at the center of this momentum is Indus Net Technologies, a company that has consistently built deep domain strength across industries for nearly 3 decades. Joining me to break down what truly drives sustainable digital success is Abhishek Rungta, founder and CEO of INT. Listen in.
India's IT landscape is expanding rapidly, with the country's software product industry expected to reach the $100 billion mark by 2025. And the next phase of growth is already taking shape, as the technology sector is projected to scale revenue to nearly $500 billion by 2030. At the center of this digital shift is Indus Net Technologies, enabling businesses to build secure and scalable digital ecosystems. It delivers solutions across AI-ready data platforms, cybersecurity, and digital experience engineering, serving clients across banking, manufacturing, FMCG, and more. Blending intelligence with execution, it continues to shape digital transformation.
Abhishek, good to have you on the show. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So I want to start with the big picture. India's digital transformation market is racing towards the $124 billion mark. Tell me, what is powering this acceleration?
So I think the digital wave for India has come primarily driven by the population scale projects like the UPI.
Yeah.
Of course, the other side is Aadhaar that we are already seeing, which also gives us authentication
Right.
at scale. And last but not the least is mobile. So I think
Yeah.
all these three things put together and the falling prices of digital access, I think all these things are fueling growth of digital adoption in
Right.
India. And obviously companies has to go where the consumers are. And
True.
there is no other market like India.
And well, what I also find commendable is that INT has remained profitable since 1997. Tell me, by way of advice to entrepreneurs who are watching our show today, what decisions or guiding principles, led to such continuous and sustained growth?
Sure. So see, again, for 28 years, we have been growing every year and we have been profitable every year.
Yeah.
And even more, things that I'm even more proud of is that we have always paid all our people on time.
Yeah.
And we have always kept our clients happy. Doing this consistently for 28 years has been the biggest challenge that I have worked upon, and
Right.
it has come out well, and I hope we will keep adding years on it.
Yeah.
The biggest reason why this is happening is focusing on the right things. See, our business is primarily about talent on one side and customers' problem being solved on the other side, right?
Sure.
And the third thing is operations, which make sure that both of them are kept happy and the company still makes money. And whenever we are in doubt, we simply put client first, our team
Yeah.
second, and the company's interest third.
Right, and Abhishek, you also operate across deeply regulated verticals like, banking, your life sciences, insurance. I want to know, how do you maintain domain depth without stretching yourself thin?
So all the domain knowledge is captured by subject matter experts. We bring in technical consultants in the team, and then we have the developers of different nature
Right.
in the team. We just give them indications. We just give them, the thought initiatives through which they are able to come up with problem statements, and then we work with them. And very important part is that where we spend most of our time is to see how can we drive success for them.
Yeah.
So the first question that we have with our clients is we try to understand that what do they want as outcome and why,
Right.
and what the success looks like for them. Once we
Yeah.
understand that, then we are able to work backward
Sure.
and see that how can we make it happen. And there we get into a consultative approach to guide them that what will get them there and how they can stay there.
So, in terms of technology, what would you say sets you apart from other players in the market?
I think we bring the essence of India in INT. When I say essence of India, I mean, unity in diversity.
Yeah.
So we have diverse business functions which all come together to deliver success to the client. So, for example, we are as diverse as offering four major capabilities,
Sure.
which is digital engineering,
Okay.
then data and AI, and the third is cloud and cybersecurity, and
Okay.
fourth is digital marketing. So if
All
you
right.
see, they are pretty diverse areas, right? And we have built or acquired these businesses.
Sure.
And we are bringing this together for a reason, because a lot of times clients suffer, literally suffer, because they have to coordinate between different agencies. So
Right.
what we did is we kept building capabilities and we kept building center of excellence. So each capability is literally a company in its own way.
Okay.
And the second thing that has worked very well for us is, I call it the sweet middle,
Okay.
because there are companies which are very large, which are great, we can deliver amazing products, projects. Unfortunately, they are a little slow
All right.
and they cannot adapt. There is another set of companies, a lot of them where we were 15 years back, which are the smaller businesses who
Yeah.
are very nimble, agile, very high tech, but
Yeah.
unfortunately they don't bring the stability. We are positioned right in the middle, where we have the best of both the worlds, and we have built it like that. So it works wonderfully for us and for our clients.
Understood. Speaking of AI, now AI has transformed industries across the board. It is also becoming a core of BFSI, healthcare, retail. I want to understand from you, how do you use AI and how do you use AI responsibly?
You mentioned a very important word, which was the last word you said, which is responsibly.
Yep.
So we really believe that AI must be used responsibly. And also we must understand what AI can do for a business and what it can't, and where we should use it and where we should avoid it.
Sure.
Because business cannot just be mechanical. Because at the end of the day, business is made of people. And when we are creating value, if it is mechanical, it can be replicated.
Right.
So the non-replicable part is the emotional quotient and the social quotient
Right.
that gets added when we build a company with people around us. Now, when we look at the business, we first see what all can be automated, what all can be driven by AI. And then we see what will be accepted by the other agents or other people who interact with that system. So I would say we should first use it for systems which run internally, and then look at the outside world. Second, again, if we see the current AI tools which are available to us, they are mostly large language models. So trying to use it for extremely complex situations where you need to really reinvent things, right, it may or may not work in a given scenario.
Yeah.
So we'll look at areas where it can work best. So voice AI is a very strong area that will grow. Also a lot of area where it's research related work, because research is all about collecting information
Yeah.
and putting it together in the best possible way
Yeah.
and enabling you to think.
Right.
So I think we should enable ourselves using AI. So it should become more like augmented intelligence or assisted intelligence rather than artificial intelligence. I think we still need a real intelligence, real people, because they bring all the three quotient, which is IQ, EQ, and
Yeah.
SQ.
Right, augmented intelligence. I think that's absolutely right. I completely agree. Abhishek, you have been leading INT for over 3 decades now. Tell me, how has your leadership approach, evolved over the years? From a hands-on technologist to now, someone who is leading 1,000 people global organization. What has changed? What has evolved? Tell me.
Oh, a lot has changed. So when I started, uh, I was the only programmer, I was the only salesman, and I was the only operations guy in the company. Today, I think it's more about giving the right direction
Sure.
and choosing the right person for the right job and mentoring them, keeping them aligned to the company's core objectives,
Yeah.
keeping them aligned to the company's core value system.
Right.
I think we have a wonderful team which takes care of almost every operational activity.
Yeah.
So my role has moved to a more, I would say, tactical job and strategic job.
Fantastic. So INT today operates across US, Europe, Middle East, APAC. As we are wrapping up this conversation, tell me, what sets you apart from global consulting firms, and what makes clients see you as a long-term strategic partner?
So the most important thing is that we believe in this AI age, knowledge or information cannot be your competitive advantage anymore. We believe execution and implementation are the competitive advantage. This means that it doesn't matter what you know, it doesn't matter what information is available, but what actually matters is how do you use them
Sure.
to deliver the outcome. And that is where we play a very important role. We work very closely with our clients. We put people to continue to implement, improvise, and make improvements in the product that we build for our clients or the services that we have delivered them.
Right.
And we literally manage the services. So from engineering to managed service, we cover it all for our clients. And that makes us very different because we are able to then take ownership of the outcome. And that makes us stand apart.
Fantastic. Well, it was lovely chatting with you, Abhishek. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much.
With that, it's a wrap on this edition of IDFC First Bank Presents Leaders of Tomorrow Season 13. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.